Hey guys, yeah, you would think I'm in the tropics. I'm hanging out in this park and I found me a nice hammock under a shade tree, so this is a good spot. It's really nice and pleasant out here, getting a good little breeze through here and nobody in the park, so it's a nice time to chill out. So today I just want to talk a little quick one about raw food, consistency, and patience. Another one, I mentioned the other day that I've been watching Plant-Based Athlete a lot, and while he's not necessarily talking about the food, I think his particular message was going towards exercise, training, fitness, what have you. I think the advice is very good for many different things, and it's consistency. It's all about the consistency. Now he was talking about more of the consistency with training, not getting, and yeah, let me share that in there too. Not in the food part, but in the fitness part. It's really just about moving your body every day. And that's what kind of got me thinking on this subject and the subject of consistency. It's not about, going out and killing yourself, running marathons, Some people aren't, some people are, and I appreciate that, and I'm getting more like that. Some people want to push it, and other people just want, a little bit of fitness, a little bit of functional fitness, and just a little bit of enough exercise to feel good. And sometimes, like I've said before, we don't even want to call it exercise. Maybe it's just moving your body will get more people out moving their bodies. But the consistency is a good message that spreads from the fitness aspect of it to the food aspect of it. And then I want to talk a little bit about patience with that. I think, well, let's go backwards. Let's talk about patience first. I think a lot of people undermine what they're doing, or maybe it takes them a little longer to get to what they need to be doing for their particular body because they're impatient. They're impatient. They want to see the results. They see other people. Some people are slow. Let me just say that. Some people, your results are going to be slow. The weight loss is going to be slow. You getting fitness is going to be slow. Healing anything that's wrong with you is going to be slow. Everybody's not the same. And I know this has to frustrate you when you're in these groups or watching videos and all these people are having miraculous stories, huge weight losses, they've healed this, they've healed that. You just have to have patience with your particular body. And the reason I want to talk about consistency and patience is because if you will just, listen, if you will just set yourself on a course, keep doing the work, but do the best that you can and don't worry about the results. Just focus on that process. I know I talk about this over and over, but just focus on the process and stop thinking about the results so much, because like I've mentioned before, that was my approach when I started doing yoga. I said that, I wasn't going to get all caught up in, well, I'm not any more flexible, or I'm not as flexible as I want to be after a month, after 6 months, after a year. I told myself I was just going to do yoga, enjoy the practice of yoga, and the results would work themselves out. And it's kind of, but now I don't mean like I just trust the universe to give me results. I have to do the work. But for me, I just focus on the process. I focus on doing the hard work, and then I let the chips fall where they may. Other than that, it's just worrying about things that are really beyond my control, which could be said with the food with a lot of people. I see people a lot of times that I think, from things I've read and things they've said, I think they're on the right path. And I think they just, they don't wait long enough to see the results that they would get with this. And they're constantly changing their diet drastically. Now, I always talk about tweaking your diet. But what I'm talking about here is they constantly, they do this for a month, they don't lose a bunch of weight, they don't get this results, and they completely go in another direction or do something totally different. When they probably would have gotten the results they were looking for, albeit slower than some other people, if they'd have stayed on what they were doing. In other words, we live in this instant society, fast food, fast this, fast that. With the internet, like even the current scandals and controversies are changing. If you look at Yahoo, look at Twitter, you have stuff that's trending every day, and the trends change every day. So we just live in this fast-paced society, and everybody's kind of just gotten used to that. They want everything they want, and they want it right now. So this is just going to be a little quick one. There's no need to just keep beating this point around, but just do the best you can. But be patient with your lifestyle, be patient with your diet, be consistent. And don't, sometimes people jump to another diet, or not another, I don't mean a diet, you know how I'm using diet here, I'm more lenient lifestyle, but they radically change what they're doing within the high-carb vegan parameters a little too soon. They don't give themselves that time to see the results. I think I just said that a couple of minutes ago, but you just trust that process. If you will lock in and be consistent, eating clean, and there's a wide variety of that. Don't get all into your head and think there's one like very specific way to do it and you're trying to find that way. There's a lot of results you can get. I don't think it's like, you might have Joe over there doing 100% raw, and you might have somebody here doing raw to 4, and the raw to 4 people could be getting just as good or even better results, depending on what your circumstances are, what problems you have, what your goals are. But whatever they are, like I say, I don't get into that. Whether all raw is better, raw to 4 is better, some cooked food, starch solution, blah blah blah. I'm just saying, the one you choose that you feel works for you, be consistent with it and give it a little time. Give yourself plenty of time to evaluate it, give it plenty of time to work. And the same with your fitness. I'm just throwing a little fitness in there because, I'm sorry, everybody, I kind of had gotten, and maybe I'm a little jacked up now because I'm back working out harder, being physical more of the time, even though it's nothing serious. It's not like I'm out running marathons. There's definitely people my age and older and younger and whatever that are smoking me as far as like fitness comes, but do something. Do something. And I would say, yes, move your body every day. So be consistent with the food, be consistent with exercise, moving your body, be consistent with getting water, and just be consistent with your life plan. And if you follow that process, you'll be okay. I guarantee it. Anyhow, guys, thanks for watching this one. If you like it, give me a thumbs up. Hope you'll subscribe to the channel, and hope you're having a wonderful week. Peace.